final exceptions. Before we can permanently lock ourselves in the island, there's 2 more things we need to do. We have to start Dragon Slayer and we have to complete Elemental Workshop Part 1. This gives us access to the Elemental Shield and the ability to wear it. Once we have both those out of the way, we can stay on Fossil Island and work towards our Visage grind. But there's one more problem with that. We're currently on 27 quest points and we need to get up to 31 to start Dragon Slayer. Elemental Workshop gives +1, but we're 3 quest points shy. Should we be allowed to complete Lost City? Lost City gives exactly 3 quest points. It gives us access to a Slayer Master, which can give us an Ancient Zorgomite task, one of the only other Slayer monsters on the island. It also gives us access to Dragon Weapons, and the Dragon Dagger and all are iconic. I used to love them when I first started playing the game, and I think it would be pretty cool to add them to the series. If you do allow them, I'll lock them behind something pretty difficult, maybe impossible to do, like killing the Deranged Archaeologist with no food and no prayer. But there is also a bit of a downside. They will be the best weapons I can use for quite a long time, so we'll make the series a little bit easier when it comes to certain grinds. Not the Lobsidies, because they're underwater, you can't use a weapon. But maybe like the Wyvern grind later on will be a bit easier with dragon weapons. Sorry for that big rant, just thought we'd get through that before we started. Got another hard clue, but unfortunately no Fossil Island steps yet. So that just gets dropped. I think we've seen like 15 of them now. Still caught a load of Essence Implings, no Law runes. But we do get a few Fire runes. They'll be really good for like Superheat and stuff later on. It'll be the only way to train smithing. And we need a lot of smithing to be able to make the Ancient Wyvern shield. I don't think we'll be able to get enough Fire runes just from Essence Implings to get ourselves 66 smithing. We'll probably need a Fire Battle Staff from one of those Zara mages. There's another lamp coming in. We're only 2 lamps away from... Oh no wait, sorry, 3 lamps away from 51. It'll just leave us 35 XP off if we get 2 more, but yeah. Good to get a bit more lamps coming in. We'll soon be hitting 51 Slayer. I found a safe spot here at the Lobsidies. If you hit one and then step back, it's like flinching, but you can flinch both of them at the same time, so it's like way better than just flinching one of them. And it's a good use for the trident. Here's a big birdhouse run. We actually ran out of hop seeds. They're the one exception we brought. If you've seen episode 2, we spent like 10 hours hopping around at Viola and Danner Manor getting hop seeds. We got 20,000 of these hop seeds for making birdhouses, and I've been calculating to get up to 80 hunter with these hop seeds and need about 20,000 of us making mahoganies. But because crafting's so slow on this account, we're actually only making teaks, and for the first half we're only making normal birdhouses, so we're actually way lower hunter XP than we thought we'd be. We're going to actually have to restock hop seeds at Viola and Danner Manor. It kind of sucks, like I really hated how long we hopped around to get them, but it's not enough. We've only made it to almost 1.2 mil hunter XP, and we need to get up to 2 million for 80 hunter. So yeah, we'll have to go back to Viola. I'll do it over the next few videos because it's going to take a lot of hours hopping around to get what we need. I think we'll need another 10,000 pretty much. We got another Bob random coming in, so this will get us at least 1 fishing level, maybe 2. And if it gets up to 15, that'll unlock a better fish from fish bowls. Well, actually a worse fish, they give less cooking experience. We didn't get the level. Oh, yeah, we did, sorry. It just takes a while to get the XP up. That's a bit weird. 15, so that's our bowls of fish are now nerfed. They give us 2 fish that give 30 XP and 1 that gives 40. Because anchovies are worse than sardines. Not sure why. Yeah, we got a bit of garden pies from a gourmet impling, so we're going to do a quick mining run now that we've got some good food. Getting much better at this. It's quite simple once you learn the loop. You run up, pick up that ball, run to the north, and you always click one tile before where you're going so that you click straight. You need to be pointing straight when you hit the lava. Make sure your auto's off, mine's not there. You check the top vent, then check the east vent, and then you just bring back here, pick up another ball, mine this here vent and close it 3 times, and then just run out. It's like much quicker lap than doing an agility course or anything like that, and you get a load of experience from it. You can get ramboed like this. I got hit 21 and then 22 back to back because of no prey range. And yeah, just bring some good food or you will probably die down here if you have no food with you. There's lots of things that do damage, but yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. And that gives you 1.5k mining XP. It might give more if you're higher level, but that's insane for like a 60-second loop or whatever. A big shout out to the boy in the last video who suggested this. These squirrels now sell unlimited supply of compost, unlimited supply of plant pots. I've been carrying about this plant pot, so it just frees up an inventory space, which is massive in an account like this. The main thing they actually sell is plant cures, because I can empty these out and it means having a limited supply of veils. And once I have a water source in the house, I'll be able to use that to train Herblore. Here's another defense level coming in. and that's 72 defense, but we're also pretty close in attack here. So there is also, this will give us 92 combat and also 72 attack. Getting up there with the combat stats, like, going good. I'm going to do a bit of, no, I'll stay in attack actually, and I'll work our way up to 75 attack and defense. We're about to get a hunter level and also a farming level. There's 60 farming yay trees just with that teak tree. Haven't got any teaks or mahogany seeds in a while, but yeah, 60 farming. Can't believe we've got that high just with like seaweeds and then those hardwood trees. Quickly do this last birdhouse and that will give us a massive hunter level, level 75. That means we can bare hand catch magpie implings, and they have some massive upgrades for the account. Been working towards that for a long time, but yeah, magpie implings. Doesn't give you a notification for some reason on bare hands, but there we go, level 75 magpie implings. We'll head over and catch a few of them. We actually got an elite clue scroll in the end of that birdhouse run there. I don't think there is any elite ones in Fossil Island, so I think we'll just be dropping them, but yeah, we'll start with the impling grind here. Just missed that eclectic. Oh, this gourmet gives us 3 sharks. That'll be really useful for like lobsidies and stuff like that. Still no luck with these law runes, and we have caught hundreds of essence implings. It is like a 1 in 50 drop, I think. But yeah, we need to get at least, I'm going to say about 10 law rune drops, and we still got none after catching hundreds of them. We will eventually get it. If not, once we get up to like level 52 Slayer, we'll be able to use a wild pie to kill some of those ancient Zorgomites. And there is our first ever magpie impling on the account. It gives us some rings of life. They're pretty useless, but they do have a lot better items in the drop table, so hopefully we get them in the next one. There's a few chaos runes. Runes are building up nicely when I do these impling runs. The fires are the most useful, but we need to get 43 magic so that we can use superheat, so even the mind runes and all that are quite useful. Even the cosmics, because I get some like rings doing these birdhouse runs. There's 46 crafting coming in, but I'll be making like rings of recoil and ring of dueling just for the magic XP before sell to the shop. It actually sells the shop for a wee bit more if you enchant them, which is good. Seen a magpie impling over here and used up one of my teleports, so hopefully it's worth it. You better not run back south. And that one gives us, oh, that's actually pretty good. Split bark gauntlets are the best gloves we can have in the account for a long time. I think the next upgrade from these is spiky red d'hide vamps, but you need 60 range for them, and they give +2 strength. There's an earth impling and some compost. There's dragon impling. Not seen many of them today. Here's another magpie, and that one gives us a sinister key. That's completely useless, so that'll just be dropped. And this eclectic impling gives us snapes. I do need to start noting these snapes, but I need the inventory space for the lobsidy grind, so after the lobsidy grind, when we've got the herb lore out of the way, we will be keeping all them snape grass and noting them. And then later on we'll use them for prayer potions. There's actually a good one, Mystic Gloves. They are better magic bonus than the gauntlets, but the gauntlets have better defensive bonus, so I think I'm going to stick with the split bark ones. I'm going to sell these, so they give you 4k. Yeah, the split bark gauntlets will just be better for like defensive stats for anything that isn't magic, like for melee and all that. Like down to lobsidies gives you a wee bit more bonuses down here. And we're going to be down here for a hell of a long time over the next few videos. We're going to have to kill a couple thousand of these, mainly for like runes and herbs. We need to get our herb lore up to level 31, and these are the only monster that drops herbs. It's good that I've found this safe spot. If you time it right, you can just click on one, then click on the other one. You need to click in the middle in between, but you can almost do it without losing a tick, so it's as if you're just permanently attacking them. You don't actually have to wait for their herb lore to disappear the way you do if you're flinching one. Yeah, so it's pretty cool find. I think I'll be able to use this. It'll be really, really useful on the account for getting runes and also getting herbs for that herb lore XP. They do have some bad drops, but most of them are pretty good. Like here I'm just dropping a dragon fruit seed I got for this random boy. He's like a level 77 in full melee void. He's cute. No rune defender or nothing. But there we go. Still not managed to get these law runes. If I didn't see like the loot from videos, I'd think that law runes aren't even on the top table. It's not on the wiki. Here's the start of another run, and just a few minutes into it we get our hands on a genie. Where is the lamp? Oh, the lamp's on the floor. That'll actually give us 500 Slayer XP, and we have to lamp all the way from level 50 up to level 66, but this will leave us pretty close to level 61, or sorry, level 51. Yeah, just 535 XP, so one book of knowledge or else 2 more lamps will get us the next Slayer level. Got a couple of herbs that run and a few nature runes and stuff. And here's another impling. That gives some body runes. We almost have enough runes to get us up to 43 magic. Not sure what that one gives. Here's another magpie impling. They actually give 216 XP each. I didn't notice this in the first few till I was looking back at the clips. That's class. That'll be like our best way of training hunter really, is catching these boys. Pineapple seeds useless, ring of lives are useless. But yeah, before we were mainly relying on the birdhouses, so it's good to have a second okay way of training hunter. It'll help us get up to level 80 then we'll just be going straight for herbivores. They give an insane amount of XP. And this one gives us diamond amulets. We really want an amulet of power. It'll be the best drop we can get from them, but this is actually an upgrade in the account because at the moment we just have a gold amulet, and if we keep this, once we get up the magic we might be able to enchant it to make a power amulet. Hopefully we get a power amulet and we don't have to go that many magic levels before we have a good amulet on the account, but it is a best in slot even though it doesn't give the bonuses yet, just because it gives you that potential later on. So yeah, we'll sell all the rest. Next magpie. Oh, no way. Amulet of Power, the very next magpie impling caught. That's what we were looking for there. That's a massive upgrade because our big grind coming up, we can only punch and kick these lobstrosities to death. We can't actually use a weapon. Well, we can use the trident if we're flinching, but when you're actually fighting them with food, it's better to use no weapon. You get a quicker tick rate out of punching and kicking. So that there's massive. +6 in all defensive stats, +6 in all offensive, and also +6 strength. So when we don't have the weapon on, this here's how we'll be killing the majority of the lobstrosities. That'll be our bonuses. So yeah, that's amazing to get that out of the way. Chuffed with that one, like massive upgrade for the account. Next big one we're aiming for is blue dragon hide chaps. We need to get a maze random so that we can, what do you call it? Yeah, train a range up to 50 and then eclectics drop the, no way, dragon dagger. We were just talking about this at the start of the video. I knew they did have dragon daggers in the drop table, but I need you to vote on it before I decide whether or not I'm going to be keeping them. So I think I'm going to have to just get rid of that. There's the battle staff as well. We were chatting about it a few videos ago, whether it's a better weapon than the rune dagger or not. They're very similar, like DPS. It's slower hit rate, but way higher like strength bonus and crush bonus than the dagger. I'm not too sure which is better. They're quite similar, but because you can't auto cast spells underwater and eventually you can poison the rune dagger, I think I'm going to keep the rune dagger just because it's better potential later on. So yeah, we're selling that, and I'm still thinking about this dagger. I'd love to be able to use it, but nah, I don't think I'll hear back from you in time. So I think for inventory space we will eventually sell that. Here's 73 strength coming in, and we'll also get 73 defense. It won't get us a hit point, or it won't get us a combat level I don't think, but it will leave us very, very close. Oh no, yeah it does, 93 combat. Just 7 more levels, still 100 combat. But yeah, 2 more attack and 2 more defense levels, and then we'll switch back to strength. So as I said, not going to be able to use this dagger. It's a bit painful to sell it. It would be a massive upgrade, but I'm not too sure in it. I'm not convinced it's the right way to go with the account. It would be cool. There is only a few monsters we can kill, and I do love dragon daggers, but we're selling that one. We'll come back later on, maybe try to grind out another one if you allow it. So a bit later on, next impling we catch. No way, the very next impling, another dragon dagger. It's like JetX trolling me, being like, here you go, have this. We'll have to sell that one as well because we're not going to hear back in time. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you do get time, please vote in that poll. Let me know what you think. I think I should be allowed to do it just because I think it'll be cool and there's not that much monsters to kill on the account. But yeah, it also makes it a bit easier, and I do like the grind, so let us know. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.